Alright everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today it's Monday, I believe it's May 11th, and I just wanted to go over a few things on how my trading's been, my mental accounts, all that stuff. So bear with me, it's going to be a little bit of a rant. I'm going to try to keep it short, but let's get right into it. So if you've been following this channel, I first off want to say thank you for your support, but what I wanted to go over today is how we can have setbacks, how we can manage those setbacks, our emotions, our accounts, the markets, everything. And so lately I've been in a bit of a rut with managing my tilt, my accounts, new accounts with daily loss limits and all that stuff. So this is going into my third year of trading, and it's definitely a journey, right? It's not easy. There's definitely ups and downs, and currently I am in a down, which is fine, right? We get better as we go, we learn the lessons, and we move forward. But one of the main things I'm struggling with right now is my sizing and the profits that I'm seeing on the screen. I think since I had such a good month last month leading into this month, and now that I'm on evals again, I am struggling to kind of take the long step again. Sort of the delayed gratification of taking a week or two to pass these accounts and then slowly growing the accounts again. What I'm stuck on right now is trying to full port the accounts, right? I need to pass them like in a day or two or three, and then I go on tilt after I blow my first account because I'm over leveraged, and it leads me to revenge trading and oversizing, and I hit the daily loss limit, and then I go on more tilt by buying more accounts, and it's just this constant cycle, and it's not healthy, right? It's causing me thousands of dollars. For what? Because I need to bring down my sizing a little bit and just slowly grow the accounts. It's a lot more simpler said than done, because if it was that easy, everyone would be doing it. Everyone would be taking these small steps towards success. But where I guess I'm getting stuck is seeing profits on the screen and telling myself it's okay to leave the trade, we want more, just let it keep running, yada yada. Whereas I know in reality I should just take the trade, walk away, accept the trade you took, and it's all good. On top of that, what's important is to have an expectation for the day, understanding what your daily loss limit is, and if you hit that, that's totally fine too. Take the loss and walk away. One of my biggest downfalls right now, and has been for a while, is trying to accept that daily loss. So let's say I enter a trade and I hit my daily loss of whatever amount. I feel like I've been defeated for that day, right? I did something wrong. So therefore I go on tilt and I revenge trade because for whatever reason, I feel like I need to end the day green. So it's my own fault for feeling this way, and it's like a revenge on myself for my own actions in the market. But in reality, that's just the way it goes. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. The one thing you can manage in this field is your sizing and the amount you lose on that day. Not every day you win, not every day you lose. But you can manage your size, you can manage the trade you take, so on and so forth. And so, like I said, I just need to come to fruition, wherever the heck that word is, that I just need to really, really, really bring down my contract sizing and accept, smaller wins. I think right now I'm trying to go for these massive, massive $1,000 wins, and it's unrealistic. It's unrealistic in the sense that I'm just trading on small eval accounts. I'm going to get stopped out because I'm using high contract sizing, and especially if these accounts have a daily loss limit. I'm going to get stopped out. It's going to put me on tilt because I've hit my daily loss, and that was the one trade I took, and obviously I'm going to get stopped because I'm using, let's just say 25 contracts, 30 contracts, whatever it is. And so it's almost like I need to reevaluate how these accounts work and my thinking behind it. Right here on this, oh my god, hang on. Right here on this notebook, I have some very important notes. I mean, there's just tons and tons of notes, but this is the one that I wrote down today after, I hate to say it, but I spent $1,000 on evals for what? Right? I bought 6 Top Step accounts. They all hit the daily loss limit because I was on tilt, not in a clear headspace, and then I proceeded to feel like I was betrayed and went over to Lucid and I bought 3 50K evals there. I did manage to make X amount of money. I think it was $550 across those 3 because I was copy trading. And at that point I walked away only because I was green. Now this is a problem, all right? Why do I feel like I have to end the day green when I know that the process is green or red? That's okay. Follow your system, walk away. Green or red, walk away, right? And so these few notes that I'm going to go over real quick are fairly basic. And I'm explaining this all to you if you're listening. Like I already know this stuff. Like I do know this stuff, and it's just up here that's the issue. So, number 1, you need to size less. Clearly, if you size less, you can manage your size, you can keep your account alive for the next days, and so forth. You need to take 1 trade a day and walk away. Now, why do we want to take 1 trade? Well, if you take your 1 winning trade, that's great. You don't want to take a 2nd or 3rd trade to potentially lose that money, right? You want to keep your profits. And yeah, if you want to risk that green trade, your first trade, to make more, that's totally up to you. I think that's a bad idea because then it puts your account at risk for losing that money. So take what you have, move on. You also don't want to lose that money because if you go into red, there's a greater likelihood that you're going to go on tilt because you lost your winning trade, and then you're going to revenge trade, and it's just a downfall of emotions. So 1 trade a day. Really have a strict daily loss that you can abide by, right? So this is all just spiraling back into everything I've gone over. So understand your contract sizing, be patient for your setup, only take your 1 trade a day because that's what we've told ourselves we're going to do. And so biggest flaws is going for big winning trades and oversizing, ultimately blowing your accounts. So we can understand now this is all tying together into, right, sizing. It says take your time with small contract sizing and not rush success, right? So small sizing, day by day, base hits, they add up. Higher contract sizing, greater risk for tilt, blown accounts, it's not worth it. So again, it's just a recap right here. 1 trade a day, no revenge trading, small contract sizing to grow your accounts, a couple $100 a day, keeps the 9 to 5 away, right? So if you can make whatever it is, go for a 1-to-1, 1-to-2, risking $250 to $400. So $300 a day is the same as or greater than what people normally make on a day, depending on your job. But yeah, it's just base hits after base hits. Some days you win, some days you lose. But if you can abide by and stay strict with yourself by walking away with a loss, walking away with a win, and just do that day in and day out, day in and day out, then you're gonna be fine. Just stay patient and follow the setups that you've learned over the years. Again, I'm sorry for the rant, but I need to spew this out for whoever is struggling. I know I'm in a rut right now, and maybe you are too. I don't know. But again, one of the biggest problems I'm having right now is oversizing, losing too much money on lower time frame, and yeah, going on tilt because I can't walk away from a losing trade. And so what I want to leave you with is just take your time. There's no rush to this game. Please just go one day at a time, one trade at a time, lock yourself out until tomorrow. There's really no rush. Do not trade more if you're in profits. Do not trade more if you're in the red. Just accept the loss and move on. I guess I can show you real quick, but it's going to lead this video for a little bit longer. So yes, just give me 1 second here. So yeah, we can see over here on Lucid. I wonder if I can flip the camera. I don't think I can. But anyways, we can see on Lucid here, it's at $555 across the 3 accounts. And then over here on X, this was really bad this morning. This is why I'm making this video. We can see they all hit the daily loss limit, negative 3,000 on this 150K, and then on all these other ones, yeah, boom, right there. So with that being said, I am going to end the video here. If you made it this far, please leave a like, drop a comment on what you're struggling with, how you've managed to find success, or anything along the lines of that. But with all that, I'm going to peace out and sign out, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thank you.